Hey, top of the morning to you. I am Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Welcome to the sports channel. Thank you guys for supporting the sports channel. It is morning here on the West Coast. It is 8 a.m. in the morning, January 19th, excuse me. It's a Thursday, and I'm feeling great this morning because I got my morning coffee and I'm indulging in the great taste of coffee. I can't function a morning without coffee. Coffee, boosts me up, gets my day started. But another thing that gets my day started is talking sports. And I enjoy talking sports. It's always a lot of fun to chat with you guys. My question to you guys this morning, particularly for Dallas Mavericks fans out there, are the Dallas Mavericks wasting Luka Doncic greatness? But before I get into this, I want to remind those who are listening to subscribe to the channel, and I would like to send my positive vibes to those who might be listening out there. Thank you guys so much. Without you guys, none of this is possible. Good morning to my listeners and viewers. Thanks for supporting the channel once again. Wasting Luka's prime would be a real shame, and changes should start to happen sooner rather than later. Look, their superstar player is a one-man show. And Luka, night in and night out, continues to validate his greatness. But if they don't get him any help anytime soon, it will be another wasted season. Luka will grow fatigue, and he would hint that he most likely will want to end up somewhere else. And there's already people out there, there's already scenarios out there, and there's a lot of talk out there as to where Luka will end up. Where will he end up 5 years from now? Because in reality, it doesn't seem like he will stay with the Dallas Mavericks if this is a team that continues to be stubborn, if this is a team that refuse to build around him, because that's what it seems like. They don't want to give him another superstar. And I've been saying this for the past couple of years now. Luka needs to play alongside a superstar. If they give him another superstar, this team can be a championship contender. I feel like the Dallas Mavericks are one superstar away from controlling the West. I feel like they can beat out powerhouse team in the West if Luka is paired up with another superstar player. It hasn't happened yet. And the Dallas Mavericks depend heavily on him. The Mavericks are so dependent on him that they are wasting his greatness. They are wasting his greatness. They are wasting dude's prime because he is really, really good. He's a one-of-a-kind player. He does things that other players cannot come close to doing on the basketball court. But the Mavs need to get Luka more help. And, the superstar that he is, if he's having a bad night, Dallas usually doesn't win. Dallas is 2-8 when Luka fails to score at least 30 points this season. That's alarming. That should tell the Dallas Mavericks something, that we need to make a trade or do something to get better. They're going to have to do something to get better. It's that simple. It's no secret that the Dallas Mavericks rely heavily upon the heroic efforts of Luka on a nightly basis. He leads the league in scoring at 33.8 points a night, and his 42.8 usage percentage this season already tops the previous NBA record, which was once accomplished by Russell Westbrook in 2017. The Mavericks need Luka to put up monster numbers every game, it seems, if they are to have any success. When he doesn't, well, the Mavericks don't get good results. The outcome is never really good if he doesn't score 30 or more points. The Mavericks have been up and down this season. It's been an up and down season for the Mavericks. The Mavericks demonstrate not only how important Luka is to the team, but also how badly Dallas needs to improve the talent around him. And that's what everyone's been saying. You know, and it's really frustrating if you're Luka, because you're a lone man. You're working really by yourself, and that's not to take away anything else from those players who are around him now, because those are role players, and yes, you do get production from some of those guys, but you still need another guard, maybe not a guard, but like a forward who can complement his game, because that's what it seems like the Dallas Mavericks are lacking. They lack depth in the front court, and if they could get another front court mate, if they can get a front court mate for Luka, then they could be in business. But Luka does need help, and if he doesn't get help anytime soon, I can see him eventually wanting out or leaving for another NBA team in the near future. He's not gonna stay there if they don't surround him with talent. He's not. Realistically, I don't see that happening. So the Dallas Mavericks are gonna have to get better. Mark Cuban is gonna have to make some moves to satisfy his young superstar, because this is a young superstar who is a scoring assassin. This is a dynamic playmaker. This is a guy who can elevate everyone around him if he's surrounded by the right supporting cast. You don't want to lose Luka. You don't want him to get so disgruntled to where he suddenly says, you know what? I'm out of here. I can go somewhere else and contend. I'll try my luck elsewhere. That's the last thing Mark Cuban wants to hear from his young superstar. So keep him happy. Give him another superstar, someone that he can gel with and share the ball with, and someone that he can also make better as well with his playmaking abilities and, you know, his know-how for the game of basketball. But that's all I wanted to talk about this morning. I wanted to talk a little bit about Luka, because Luka is such a special player. How can you not talk about him? How can you not marvel at his supreme talent? It's breathtaking. It's amazing how he can single-handedly take over a game for his team. But unfortunately, it's never enough, because he doesn't have enough reinforcements to back him up, particularly when the playoffs come around, when you really need that second superstar to pick you up some nights. Whether some nights are off nights for you, you're going to need that superstar to have your back in a big moment. And that's something Dallas doesn't have. It's too bad for the Mavericks, but the Mavericks still got time to fix it. And now would be a good time to do so. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Once again, happy Thursday to you all. We're closer to the weekend. Now leave me alone and let me get back to enjoying my coffee. You guys take care.